Scrambled egg recipes. Check out these 4 recipes. Number 1. Egg Bhurji. Ingredients: 4 large eggs, 3 tablespoons of oil, you can also use butter, 1 tablespoon of butter, 2 medium-sized onions, chopped finely, 2 medium tomatoes, chopped finely, 2 green chilies, chopped finely, 1 inch of ginger, finely chopped or minced, 1 teaspoon of regular or Kashmiri red chili powder or to taste, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, salt to taste, 1/4 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1½ teaspoon of pav bhaji masala, 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala powder, and 1 teaspoon of tomato ketchup, optional. Instructions: how to make egg bhurji. Break the eggs and add them to a mixing bowl. Whisk the eggs well. Once the eggs are light and airy, season them with salt and black pepper powder. Whisk them again and keep them aside. Heat a non-stick pan over medium heat and add the 3 tablespoons of oil to it. Once the oil is hot, add the onions and saute them for 2 minutes. Next, add the ginger, chopped green chilies, and mix well. Saute for 1 more minute. After that, add the chopped tomatoes and stir well. Cook for 2 minutes. Then add the red chili powder, turmeric powder, and pav bhaji masala powder. Mix everything well and cook for 2 more minutes. Then add the garam masala powder, salt to taste, and tomato ketchup. Mix everything well until combined. Cook for 1 minute. Add the butter and stir until the butter is melted. Now turn the heat to medium-low and add the whisked eggs. Stir gently until the eggs are combined with onion-tomato mixture. Once the eggs are combined, start scrambling vigorously until eggs are cooked perfectly and the mixture breaks into pieces. Turn off the heat. Transfer the hot bhurji to a serving bowl. Garnish with chopped cilantro and drizzle with freshly squeezed lemon juice. Serve hot with lightly toasted bread, pie, roti, or paratha. Number 2. High-protein, healthy egg scramble with quinoa. Equipment: a wooden spoon and a small bowl. Ingredients: 2 large eggs, slightly beaten, 2 tablespoons of shredded mozzarella or parmesan, 1 cup of fresh spinach, roughly chopped, 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, 2 cloves of garlic, chopped, 1/4 cup of cooked quinoa, a pinch of salt and pepper, 2 tablespoons of microgreens or fresh basil, optional. Instructions: over medium heat, heat the extra virgin olive oil and garlic in a small frying pan. Whisk the eggs in a small bowl and pour into the pan. Once the eggs start to cook, add in the spinach, cheese, quinoa, and mix together. Season with salt and pepper. Garnish with more cheese and any fresh herbs that you prefer. Number 3. Herb and goat cheese scrambled eggs. Ingredients: 4 large eggs, 2 tablespoons of 2% milk, 1 tablespoon of butter, 1/4 cup of crumbled goat cheese, 1 tablespoon of chopped fresh parsley, 1 tablespoon of chopped fresh basil, 1 tablespoon of chopped fresh chives, salt and pepper to taste. Directions: in a large bowl, whisk together the eggs and milk. Set it aside. In a large non-stick skillet, melt the butter over medium heat. Pour the egg mixture into the skillet and cook, stirring occasionally until the eggs begin to set, about 1 to 2 minutes. Stir in the goat cheese, parsley, basil, and chives. Season with salt and pepper to taste. Continue to cook until the eggs have completely set, about 1 minute. Serve immediately. Number 3. Vegan scrambled eggs. Ingredients: 10½ ounces or 300 grams of silken tofu or soft tofu, half of a cup or 120 ml unsweetened plant-based milk, it must be unsweetened, 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, 2 tablespoons of almond flour, slightly heaping 1/4 teaspoon of ground turmeric, 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, corn flour in the UK, arrowroot can be used instead, 1 teaspoon of kala namak, Indian salt, pepper, plus more to taste. Can be omitted, but you won't have the eggy taste. 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, plus more to taste. 1/2 teaspoon of fine salt plus more to taste, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of vegan butter, see notes for alternative and oil-free option, 12 ounces or 350 grams of medium firm, or extra firm tofu. Instructions: add the silken tofu, milk, nutritional yeast, almond flour, turmeric, mustard, cornstarch, kala namak, salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder to a blender and blend until completely smooth. Crumble the other block of tofu. Either use your finger or put it on a wooden board and mash it with a potato masher. It works surprisingly well. Warm a large sauté pan over medium-low heat and add the vegan butter. Let it melt, then add the crumbled tofu. Allow it to cook in the butter for a minute or two and then pour in the blended tofu mixture. Stir it all up and keep stirring it every few minutes until the texture is as you like it. It's best when it is silky and very slightly runny. That takes about 5 minutes. The longer you cook it, the drier it will get. It will continue to cook a little once you turn off the heat, so bear that in mind. Once ready, check the seasoning and the egginess and adjust the salt, pepper, and kala namak as necessary, then serve immediately.